If moving abroad has been on your list of resolutions for more years than you wish to remember, then stay tuned. In this video, we'll explore something that's both deeply personal and incredibly exciting, starting a new life abroad, and why right now, on the verge of the spring equinox, is one of the best times to embrace big changes in your life. So whether you've been dreaming of embracing a new way of living in a new country for months, or you just felt the spark of inspiration yesterday, there's an energy right now that can really help you move forward. So we'll cover the practical steps you need to consider, but we'll also explore the internal work, like letting go of old beliefs, fears, or even parts of your identity that you've just outgrown. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have some real, tangible steps and a mindset that aligns perfectly with the season of renewal. And for those of you who want to be part of an intimate community of fellow move makers, to get support and accountability as you're on your journey, stay tuned, because I have an invitation that I want to extend to you. So even though I'm coming to you from Grenada in the West Indies, an island that I moved to 4 years ago, I, as you can tell from my accent, am from the UK, and equinoxes, the cardinal points in the year, are something that I feel very attuned to, and I have a hunch that you may do too. The spring equinox is a powerful moment in the year when day and night are in balance, and nature itself is coming back to life after a dormant winter, if you happen to be in the Northern Hemisphere. It's a time that has been celebrated across cultures for centuries because it represents new beginnings. Think of it as a universe giving you a little nudge to step into a fresh chapter. So for anyone feeling stuck or craving adventure, there is no better time to plan or accelerate a major life transition like moving abroad. And no, this isn't just some fluffy, feel-good notion. Psychologically, this is a time of optimism and momentum. Symbolically, spring reminds us that after a period of rest or stagnation, it's natural to burst forth with new growth. So if you're feeling guilty about not having checked off your New Year's resolutions, this is a sign that it's fine. Do not give yourself a hard time. So let's talk a little bit about why so many people consider moving abroad. It could be the promise of a new adventure, a better quality of life, chance to learn a new language, or even to start a new career in a growing industry somewhere else. But at its core, moving is about expansion. It's about challenging ourselves to step outside of our comfort zones and discover who we can become in a brand new environment. If you've ever felt your current surroundings are limiting you, or you're living out patterns that just don't fit who you truly are anymore, a move to another country can be a catalyst for profound personal growth. It's a bit like hitting a reset button on your life. And sometimes we need that internal shift to inspire an internal transformation. But before you can fully embrace a new chapter, you need to let go of what's no longer serving you. This can be anything: old fears, doubts, or even parts of your identity that you've held on for years. Maybe you've been telling yourself, I'm not good with languages, or I'm too old or too young to move abroad, or I can never leave my friends or family behind. Let's think of these as outdated stories that keep you from stepping into your potential. We often underestimate just how much our beliefs shape our reality. If you believe you're not capable already, you'll be reluctant to take action, right? So here's a quick exercise. Write down your limiting beliefs. Acknowledge each one and ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Then decide which beliefs you're ready to release. Just as nature sheds the remnants of winter, you too can shed the remnants of an outdated identity. This doesn't mean ignoring your past experiences. What it does mean is extracting the lessons and then giving yourself permission to grow into something new. So as I said, even though I'm in the tropics, I still love changing seasons as a framework for personal growth. We all have internal seasons. There's a time for planning and introspection, often linked to winter, a time for exciting new beginnings, our spring, and a time for action and intense productivity, which is summer, and a time for harvesting the fruits of our efforts, which you could call autumn or fall. When you start planning your move abroad, you'll notice these cycles in a really tangible way. So the preparation phase, where you're saving money, doing research, tying up loose ends. Then the transition phase, arriving in a new place, planting the seeds for your new life, finding an apartment, starting a job or a business or a language class. Then there's a growth phase, adapting to local customs, building new friendships, and thriving in your new environment. And then also the reflection phase, looking back at just how far you've come, what's worked, and what needs adjusting. And so for us right now, the spring equinox marks that transition phase when you can symbolically step into a new environment and start planting seeds for the life you truly want to cultivate. Recognizing that this process comes in waves or seasons will help you stay patient and open-minded when you face the challenges or periods of slower growth. And one of the things that I've found is that there is nothing like a supportive community in those times of doubt where you're not quite sure that you're on the right path or everything just feels so incredibly difficult, which is why launching a mastermind group for people who are serious about this sort of transition is an opportunity that I want to extend to just 8 people. Nothing huge, nothing massive, but the difference that it will make for you on your journey is so significant. And at the end of this video, I will share the link where you can find out a little bit more. But let's get practical. Yes, mindset is huge, but you also need to do the homework. Here are some key steps for making your move happen. Number 1, research your destination. Look into visa requirements, cost of living, and career opportunities if you plan to work overseas. Join online forums or social media groups for foreigners who are living in your destination so you can put your questions to them directly. Or join the group that I'm about to launch. Then there's a financial preparation. Figure out how much you need to save. Consider opening a local bank account or an international friendly bank that won't slam you with exorbitant fees. Where relevant, consider learning the local language. Even a few phrases can help you connect more authentically. Watch documentaries, YouTube videos, or even read about the local customs so you can understand and respect your new culture and community. And there are other practical things like healthcare and insurance. Research health insurance options. Some countries require proof of insurance before granting long-term visas. And make sure that you know what to do if you get sick or need regular prescriptions. If you're moving for work, clarify your salary and benefit expectations. And if you're self-employed or a digital nomad, check internet reliability and local co-working spaces. So as we step into a new season, I'm going to challenge you to do one simple step. It could be as straightforward as writing down your top 3 fears or limiting beliefs about moving abroad. And if you want to, feel free to share them in the comments down below. But if you write it down on paper, I want you to symbolically destroy them. Burn the paper, tear it up, shred it, whatever you do that means that that information that you've written down is no longer intact. And as you do this, say out loud, I release what no longer serves me and step confidently into my next adventure. But wait, it doesn't end there. Next, I want you to write down 3 positive intentions or goals that you have for your new life. These are your seeds. Plant them in your heart and in your mind. But you also need to take action that aligns with those intentions. So set reminders on your phone or keep them on sticky notes where you'll see them every day. Nurture these seeds by taking one small action daily to move you closer to your goal. And if you've been following my journey over the past few years, you will know that moving abroad is not a one and done event. It's a process filled with ups and downs, challenges, and triumphs. Embracing the ideas of cycles allows you to be gentle with yourself during moments of homesickness or culture shock. And it reminds you that new growth often follows periods of discomfort or uncertainty. So I hope this video has inspired you to see that the spring equinox isn't just another date on the calendar. It can be a powerful milestone that encourages you to break free from limitations and blossom into your next great adventure. If moving abroad has been on your mind, let this be your sign to start taking those steps. And if you want to join the community, click on the link down below in the description and in the comments where you can book a one-on-one call with me where we'll explore whether this community and if moving abroad is something that you're serious about, you know it's going to happen, but you need your tribe. You need your people to hold you to account and to ensure that you make progress and show up in the way that you need to in order to achieve your goals. Fill in the link below book a call with me, a free call, where we'll talk through the options that work best for you and whether this community that I'm launching is something that you would get benefit from and also be able to contribute to, because a mastermind really is a sum of all the parts. And it's something that I've run in the past, and I know the transformation that it can deliver. So if that sounds like something that's up your street and you're serious and ready to commit, I look forward to talking to you. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it useful. Drop a comment letting me know where you're thinking about moving to and what's the biggest fear or limiting belief that you're ready to release. I'd love to see how you're embracing this season of renewal and transformation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy spring, and here's to creating the life you truly want, wherever in the world that may be.